I'm Erin Lenz, and I'm going to share with you some of our family favorites. Starting off, for picture books, our family really enjoys Michelle Nilsson Schmidt's Jonathan James and the What If Monster. In this story, the What If Monster is asking Jonathan James all of these questions. What if I fall? What if I look silly? What if I don't do well? And then halfway through the book, Jonathan James says, hey, wait a second here. What if everything turns out well? So it's a great book for those kids who have anxiety or worries. The What If Monster can take those worries. Our family also loves the Shine-a-Light books, where you read a page and then shine the flashlight behind it, and it reveals the hidden picture. And when you turn the page, it talks about what was hiding on that page. My boys love the Gobble Gobble Moo tractor book. In this book, Sheep decides that he's going to drive Farmer Dougal's tractor, and he's going to make the sound that the engine makes when it starts to go. And then the cat joins him, so does the turkey. Eventually, the goose and the mouse join him too. And then all of a sudden, Farmer Dougal thinks that somebody's stealing his tractor, and the animals realize this, and so they all run. Farmer Dougal looks out his window and sees that all of his animals are just right there in his field and decides to go back to sleep. So then all of the animals ask, and they decide, let's do it again. The kids love this book because not only do they get to have the tractor in the story, which my boys love, but they can also be part of the story by helping you make the noises that the animals make in the book. And then we also have the complete book of Farmyard Tales. This book is a family favorite for sure. There are 20 stories in this book that all start exactly the same way. They all start with, this is Apple Tree Farm. This is Mrs. Boot the farmer and her two children called Poppy and Sam and a dog called Wesley. So as they are reading these stories, they become very familiar with the characters here in the complete book of Farmyard Tales. One other really neat fact about these books is there's a little yellow duck hiding on every page, so the kiddos, oh, he's there in the shoes, so the kiddos can look for those as you're reading the page. One more cool tip about this, if you are tired of reading, if you just want to get the story done, this book, you can read just the top line of text and have a really short, simple story. Or if you have somebody who's learning to read, they can help read this top line because it's simple. Then you can read the top line and the bottom line of every page to have a more complete story if you have a little bit more time or a little bit more patience. When your kids get to be a little bit bigger, one thing that we have to help early chapter book readers are the two series, Billy B. Brown and Hey Jack. These books are fantastic for those who are just starting their journey into chapter books. Not too many words per pages, pictures throughout, and there are also no hyphenations in these books, so they don't have to try and figure out a word when it's been split up. The next step up would be our Pet Vet collection, and my oldest really enjoyed these because it's told through the point of view of the dog, who is the veterinarian's assistant, and so the dog is there to help all of the patients who come in feel a little bit more comfortable at the vet's office. And then there's the Scurvy Dogs. This is done like a comic book and full color, lots of fun, and they are pirate dogs. A series that I have read and enjoyed is The Impossible Quest. This is a great fantasy series, just full of action and adventure in a fantasy setting. Everything is perfectly acceptable for our kids to be reading. I would say that the appropriate age for this would probably be 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th graders. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of our family's favorite Usborne and Kane books, and maybe some of them will become favorites in your family.